Hello, this is Metal Alpha 4 here, and this is going to be my review on Legends of Tomorrow, Episode 12, Last Refuge. Now, this is the episode about the Pilgrim, who is a Time Master hunter assassin person who goes and tracks down their younger selves and uses that to kill them and erase their timeline, a bit like how Eddie Thorne erased Eobard Thorne from the timeline by killing himself like that. But instead of an ancestor, they just find your younger self. Now, the first person we see is young Rory, watching his family die in his house fire, which he doesn't seem too sort of changed about. He seems okay with it happening, and we later find out that it's him who started the fire. He doesn't mean to kill his family, but I don't think he really cares. It's from that moment that he sort of loves the fire. They then save Sarah from the Pilgrim, and you see Captain Lance again with hair, which is pretty cool. Haven't seen that since season 1 of Arrow, I think, or season 2ish. So yeah, that's pretty cool. They then figure out that they can't track the Pilgrim, which is an interesting new plot point that they brought into it, and they figured out that Rip and Kendra couldn't be tracked because Rip, no one knows about his past, and Kendra, there's no point killing Kendra because she'll just be born again, so it doesn't really make any difference. Now, the Ray-Kendra relationship took up quite a lot of this episode, which was good and bad, because it's taken up quite a lot of screen time, but this episode I don't think there could have been, it didn't take up too much screen time from the other characters, but Kendra is getting quite a lot of screen time, and it's more the Kendra show rather than anyone else. It's more focused on her and her as Hawk Girl. So I'd like to see some other characters that haven't been as fully developed get a bit of a time in the limelight. They then go on to save Ray, and Ray proposes to Kendra, and they sort of have a conversation, but I'll just skip over that. They then pick up themselves younger babies, which is quite good, which was interesting, I guess. Martin Stein's birth was interesting to see, I guess. Now, there's a bit of a contradiction in the episode where Rip said it's better if you don't help your younger self, whereas earlier in the episode, Sarah saved Sarah from the Pilgrim, so it's a bit of a contradiction there. Martin Stein tells Jax to talk to his father in the infirmary when they go to save young Jax. It was actually quite sad because, you get to see him meet his father for the first time, and he knows that whole time that he's going to die. Then introduced to Rip's family, or Rip's mum, and we find out his real name is Michael, which I don't think is actually from the comics. That his name in the comics is Richard Hunter. So, and the Rip's just taken from that. So that's a new bit that they've added to the show, which I'm fine with. Then it turns out that the Pilgrim has captured the younger selves of the Legends, which is quite interesting, as it goes through the list of people that they loved and sort of like shows that they've been abducted, which is quite good. Then get to meet younger Rip. And the scene at the end with all the Legends in a circle, sort of shooting at the Pilgrim, was actually really cool to see. It was really nice. And then young Rip saves the day, and they all vaporize the Pilgrim. But I think they said that the Omega Protocol is still in place, which means someone else is going to try and hunt down their younger selves, I assume. So they've decided the next episode they're going to go hit Vandal Savage where it hurts, straight at Vandal Savage in the time period where he is the most powerful, during his rise to power in 2146, I think it is. They're going to go there and try and stop it, and maybe this will be the final one, because this is episode 12 and there's 16 episodes of the show, I believe. So we've got 4 more to go, so it's getting to that climax now. So that's going to be exciting to see. But overall, yeah, the episode was a very good episode. Not the best episode, but not the worst. It was still pretty good. But yeah, less time needs to be spent on Kendra. There was a lot of time spent on Kendra, and there has been throughout the whole season. Like, we haven't really had much Jax, and I understand that we had some Jax this season, but we still don't know much about him. We get a lot of Martin Stein being nice, but we don't really get to hear about other parts of him. And also Sarah's kind of left out, and she's just sort of like a support for Kendra throughout the whole thing. As you can see if you watch the episode, Sarah's just there to sort of like chat with Kendra and be her like mate, which isn't really Sarah. We haven't really seen much of Sarah being an assassin, and I mean, the way she got taken down by the Pilgrim in the police station shouldn't really happen, because she's like trained by the best assassins in the world. She should be really, really good, but she's not that great. So hopefully we'll see a bit more Sarah being good at fighting. But other than that, the episode was great, and can't wait for next week. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.